Welcome back. USPS announcing the release of 2 stamps that will honor legendary people. The stamps featuring the boxing icon Muhammad Ali will debut this Thursday. Ali was a 3-time heavyweight boxing champion who is also known for his advocacy for peace and humanitarian issues. In 2005, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. USPS will also release a new forever stamp honoring martial artist Bruce Lee, who inspired generations of people to explore mixed martial arts, action movies, and Asian culture. The stamp will feature Lee's famous flying kick. A first day of issue event is set for February 18th in Seattle. Well, new today, Mattel launches its first Barbie with autism. According to the company, the doll's appearance is designed to reflect some people on the spectrum. Barbie's tablet, for example, is an augmentative and alternative communication device for people who struggle with speech. She has an averted gaze and a fidget spinner, a tool that provides a controlled form of sensory input for some individuals with autism. She's also wearing headphones to show the need to reduce sensory overload. Mattel says the doll's dress is loose since some people with autism do prefer less contact with fabric. Well, the weight of grief and loss can be overwhelming. One local woman is using what she learned from coping with grief, to help others. We first introduced you to the mother and son duo behind Grieving Angels back in June. Raya Katene has an update on their journey.
We will wait until the room fills up more and then we'll get started.
The rush of the holidays is fading.
Hi, welcome.
But in Becker,
those can go over there for now.
Taylor List and her little helpers
this is 40.
Are assembling, sorting, and packing hundreds of gifts.
The locket's over here, honey.
You won't find on anyone's wish list.
What you're doing today makes an impact.
The impact of losing a loved one.
Who has experienced grief?
And the grief that accompanies it can be difficult to describe.
So who wants to help still?
And harder to endure.
All right.
Alone.
Let's get our grown-ups and let's get started.
But Taylor hopes these packages and the village it takes to make them
it's like an assembly line.
Can speak volumes all on their own.
Tell them one of each color.
Most of our volunteers have experienced grief.
Kids and their parents.
Volunteering this time of year is good and it's something different.
And even their grandparents.
Good life lessons they'll carry with them.
Working together to create care packages for people who've lost or are saying goodbye to their loved ones in hospice care.
One with the matching puzzle piece.
Grief can come in many different ways, and it can be a lot.
Overwhelming grief is what Taylor felt as she helped care for her best friend Kelly, who lost her life 2 years ago to a rare cancer.
Thank you for helping.
Yeah.
That pain led Taylor here.
Look at you go. You're getting it done. We made 300 grief care packages tonight. It's amazing what's going on in our communities.
A grief journal.
At her dinner table last year.
A little poem.
When we first introduced you to Taylor and her son Ezekiel.
A stress ball.
As they worked to assemble and deliver dozens of care packages in honor of Kelly. And during this year's holiday season,
do you want to carry this box?
Yes, please.
Taylor, Ezekiel, and his sister Athena are still making deliveries.
Let's put that one on here.
100.
But this time,
we have over 100.
With many more to fulfill orders from hospitals and clinics across the state.
I think we're going that way.
And after months of work and support from various organizations, Taylor has launched a nonprofit called Grieving Angels.
Can I put this down right here?
We're grieving angels because the people we grieve were angels to us.
From personalized journals,
I can engrave handwritten notes,
to children's books on grief,
My favorite stuffy because it's a panda.
Or different comfort items like eye masks and lip balms.
Because I feel like it's special to people.
The goal is to help anyone experiencing a profound loss.
When you give them one, it's like someone cares what they're feeling. Someone knows how they feel.
What we're doing, it can be simple, but it can also be so extremely powerful.
The power, Taylor says, not only lies within these packages, but also in the lessons learned.
This is Ezekiel. He's my son.
Starting right at home with her very first volunteer.
He's donating his birthday to charity today.
He is? It's your birthday today? Mm-hmm. Happy birthday.
It's not exactly how most 11-year-olds would choose to spend their birthdays.
I've done this for 2 years now.
But Ezekiel is making it a tradition.
Do you know how important this is?
Mm-hmm.
Are you proud proud of yourself?
Yes.
You should be very proud of yourself. Some of these patients, it's the hardest moments of their life.
Michaela Rodriguez sees the effects of grief every day.
Kindness and love go a long way.
About 100 volunteers, 54 of them were kids.
So as this season of giving comes to a close and the holiday lights dim,
We're taking our grief and we're transforming it into compassion and into love that we can share.
this family hopes the memory of their own angel
She would love it. She would love what we're doing.
can illuminate others' darkest times.
But she's always with you right there.
Yep.
Rai Katene, KARE 11 News.
What a sweet family. Well, this afternoon, a huge shout out to a Minneapolis social worker who saved a toddler from drowning in Lake Bedeh-Makaska. Carmen Black received the Heroic Act Award from the United States Life-Saving Association and the Citizen Service Medal from Minneapolis Fire. Black says she was walking around the lake in May when she saw a young boy slip under the water. She instinctively ran into the lake to pull the boy out. The child was shaken but otherwise okay. Black acknowledged the importance of being vigilant around our lakes. As of today, we now know who is heading to Milan on the U.S. figure skating team. Leading the way on the women's side is Alyssa Liu. She remains one of the most recognizable faces in American figure skating with her technical routines. On the men's side, all eyes are on Ilya Malinin. Experts say he has the greatest array of jumps in history. It will be his first Olympics. Figure skating is always one of the top sports watched during the Games. Stick with us. More news and weather coming up after the break.